Welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. This time we're going to go and cultivate field 29. We need to go ahead and get another crop on that field. We need to do the same thing field 31, but we're going to wait till we bale that. Right, here's our little workshop. We're going to wait to bale until after we mow 39. So let's take the case and go get... There we go. Go get the cultivator. I usually like to try and keep some of every crop that I can manage in case I get a great demand come up. And for the most part, the crops are pretty even as far as... There we go. Is what they'll ultimately pay. Some pay slightly more than others per hectare type of thing. And you'll get to see all this as the farm progresses in the spreadsheet. And I'll go ahead and post a link to the spreadsheet in the description. There's not a lot of data in it right now because so far we've only had the two harvests. Let me go get this fence here. As I say, we only had the two harvests and the one cell. But I think I'm going to put canola back on field 29. I'll probably put wheat here on field 31 once we get all that baled. Alright, so there's this path here, this grass. You see, I've knocked this grass down. I've driven over this section so many times. So I guess, my rant here for today is really, I guess, more of a feature request. This is what I'm used to seeing on farms, is rutted little paths made by going over, again and again. Not just this little path there to the left. Anyway, no, let me line this up here. That was bad. Let me try this again here. And I think I'm going to go the same direction I went harvesting on the cultivation. The cultivation really won't matter. Just, there we go. Hopefully, I have to turn around less times. There we go. Alright, but yeah, it's a little, like I was saying, we're after the left, but that was put in. It would be nice if you drove the same path over and over again. It would create that. The grass would eventually just die. And you'd get the little rutted path that you've made. And I guess conversely, if you don't drive a path long enough, the grass will take it back over. So there's my future request. If you want to make this... Actually, swinging around that space. If you want to make this more realistic, then there you go, Giants. That's what you do. Fix the grass. It's broken. The nice thing about this job is that I'm doing it. I don't have to go unload anything. I don't have to go reload anything. It's just drive the tractor back and forth. And I'm not making too big of a mess of it. But yeah, one day I'm going to just hire people to do this. And one day I'll buy a bigger cultivator. This is really what costs is having to make so many trips back and forth. Larger implements, that's less passes. You've cut down on the amount of work. You've cut down on the amount of time. You've cut down on the amount of fuel, wear and tear on the tractor. All of those tractors don't break down in this game, so that's my other experience with farming. There we go. Is there's always something to be done. It's either there's nothing going on, or there's 10 things going on. And among the 10 things going on is there's always some piece of equipment that's broken. And again, it was decades ago, and the equipment wasn't as sophisticated. So I'm sure that the equipment was easier to fix, and thus that's why the farmers fixed it themselves. It didn't have to like come out, fix your tractor, and take it anywhere. If you didn't know how to fix that tractor, then you were in the wrong business. You need to be farming. A farmer was by necessity a mechanic. I'm imagining now, though, that some of these things are crazy complicated. This is... I'm probably going a little too far to the left. I'm probably overlapping a little too much. I don't... And I don't have create field on, so it doesn't matter if I don't stop right at the edge. It won't make any more. I guess to add some realism, I should put create field on. Tree. Actually, why don't I try? Make a whole row from inside the cab. Is that good? Oh, maybe a little more. See, the problem with inside the cab is I'm really bad. The problem with inside the cab is it's much harder to turn around. I really kind of feel like this tractor's going terribly fast too. Oh, there you go. Yeah, but so inside the cab, I guess if you get used to it, you could do it pretty easily. I'm gonna go back and get that filling dust. Anyway, like I was saying, I guess if I wanted to realize I could turn on the make field. I guess I could also plow over the headroom here, but I like having headroom. I'm sure a farmer would say, nope, use that space, more crops, more money. Right, so how's this? Is this better? When I do, it was much better. When I do Gran Turismo, I'll just like straighten the bend here. I don't do it from chase. I can't stand driving, racing from a chase. I can't do it from the bumper cam. Or sometimes I'll do it from inside. How was that? Alright, that wasn't bad. Yeah. I think you could really get used to this. I think this could work totally. Oh, I missed a little bit there, but... Again, that smokestack does get in the way. What's that? No. Steering it, it's a little weird. And I guess if I was really doing this, I could lean, look around that thing. I guess it'd also be easier for me to look behind me. This tractor has no mirrors. Oh, steam overlay. Sorry. I didn't miss any more there at the end there. So bad. Got it. See, going in this direction is a little easier. The smokestack's on the right. Yeah, probably overlapping a little too much, but that's okay. Maybe that little bit I missed last time. I don't know. See, even while I'm doing this, I'm leaning my head to the right to try and, I don't know, it's just, I guess if you had the VR headset, if the game was supported in that, if the game was supported in the little eye tracker, maybe. I don't really know what the eye tracker. I think the eye trackers would only turn, not lean, I guess, so much. We can change where your perspective is from. Just change your field of view. I didn't miss any. I'm probably not overlapping more than I would in chase view. Still, it's more practice than that, I guess. And I'm gonna have to make so many passes on this field. I guess I don't want to mess up while everyone's watching. We'll do more practice later. So some things I've been thinking about. The tractors I have are the tractors that you start Gold Crest Valley on. And I imagine that people probably kind of bored with those. Try and get this piece right here. Anyway, I could have started with different tractors, but I just, I don't know. Kind of felt that these were the less elegant choices for a reason, and then as the farm grows, you can choose more elegant, I guess, tractors. But I'm thinking about trying to do some sort of like guest tractor, like swap out one of these every episode or something different. But for something that's on par with it. I have to think that through. I don't want to suddenly get a super nice tractor that the farm doesn't have. But I also don't want to completely throw off the maintenance, the upkeep. Because I do want to know how much it costs to run the farm for a day, so I know, how much money I really have. So I'll have to play with that and see if I can swap around guest tractoring without penalizing the farm for maintenance. Another idea that I've had is a rodeo. Let's see if I can just get this piece right here. So the school districts around here will have these school bus rodeos. So the school bus drivers come out and they do little button down, there we go. They do little challenges, I guess, with buses. Like slalom course with a parking challenge or something like that. The buses are huge beasts and hard to drive anyway, so they have little challenges around that, and the bus drivers get to show off and get to compete, and there's different pride from the bus drivers from different school districts and all that good jazz. Anyway, I was just kind of thinking, what if we did something like that with Farming Simulator, with all the Farming Simulator YouTubers? So, get them all to come out and we set up. Yeah, I think this is the best way. 3-point turn here at this part of the field. Make vigorous use of the knob on the steering wheel. Why doesn't my car have a knob on the steering wheel? I guess my car steering wheel doesn't turn it every time. But anyway, the rodeo, to get those YouTubers on the same map all at the same time, set up some bales of hay on a slalom course. Maybe they get to the far end, they hook up a trailer, back the trailer into a parking space, or maybe back the trailer back through a slalom course. Maybe set up some bales of hay and have a stacking competition. They all have to stack the bales of hay. Trying to think of some more events you could have. Little Farming Simulator Olympics, I guess. Anyway, so I'm working on the logistics of this, trying to think of how we can do this. And I'll start emailing some of these people. I'm sure both of you watching this don't care to see me, but maybe I can get them to do it. Maybe I can get it organized and get the people you do want to watch out there. The spreadsheet will have spoilers. The spreadsheet will get data as soon as I get the data, even before that video in which I've gotten the data has been published. So if you don't want spoilers, go with the spreadsheet. Not like these are earth-shattering spoilers. This is not an M. Night Shyamalan movie. This is just my little farm. I guess every other pass, there'll be a little set of tire tracks as I do a 3-point turn here. Tick marks measuring the length of the field. Anyway. What you'll see on it will be like an overview sheet that will give you how much we've spent on each field, how much each field has gotten, how much we've spent on each crop, how much each crop has gotten in sales, the profit of each crop. And there'll also be a breakdown of what we've seen in income of each crop per unfertilized hectare. That way you can see which crop actually gets you which one. That way I can see what activities I should be putting more effort into or not. But to actually get that data, we're going to put effort into all of them at least a couple times just to get some data on them to compare. The first sheet is the overview. The other sheets are kind of like a little log. Harvested this much, sold this much, used this much seed, used this much fertilizer. I guess in the future it will be slurry, manure. I'm not counting gas, although I guess I should. Though in some regard, the fuel used is not so much dependent on that crop as it is on the equipment used. For example, the fuel I'm using to cultivate this field will be lowered not by my choice in crop, but by my choice in implement. If I can buy a bigger cultivator and make fewer passes, then we spend less gas. Anyway, I'm going to keep cultivating this. One day I'll have the money and we'll just assign a worker and we'll go off and do something more interesting. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and you can join me when I'm just about done. Alright, so we've got just this little corner here left. I do feel silly taking this angle across the field when I get to this last corner. This is the second operation on this field, and this last corner I feel like I'm going the wrong way. In my head, I know it's not that bad because I'm making the longest pass across this section, and thus I'm turning around this amount of times, but still. And I don't know if you can see the texture that's on the field, the cultivated texture, isn't going in the direction that I'm actually trying to. I'm guessing that there's only so many directions that texture can go. My thought there is that I'm thinking that if I sow in the same direction that I harvested and cultivated, that it won't matter. There's only so many directions the crop can be placed, and it'll align itself to the direction you see right now on the cultivated part of the field. And I guess since I'm making do with this small little bit of headroom right here, brakes. The brake is the go, and this doesn't always do it. Since I'm making do with this little part of the field here, this little bit of headroom here, though I could expand the field closer to that wall that's in front of us and closer to the other field up on the side to our left. I actually don't know which way is north right now. I think that's north. So far, these have been once a week on Wednesdays. Hope I'll be able to maintain that. Truth be told, I've had to record everything at least twice. The first episode I had recorded like half a dozen times. This is not the first time I've tried to do this. But hopefully every Wednesday we'll have a new one. The next one we will sow this field, and like I said, I think I'm going to put canola down. The episode after that, we'll go ahead and lease a mower. We'll go down to field 39 and we'll mow that. And I've scoped out 39, and 39 is huge. I think in the future what I may do is cultivate part of that, and grass part of it, and put a crop on the other half. We'll see. After that, we'll actually buy some stuff. We'll buy a trailer. We'll buy a forklift and a bale fork. We'll probably modify the New Holland. We'll lease a baler. We'll bale up 31. We'll bale up grass on 39. Then we will do this cultivating. We'll cultivate 31. And like I said, I think I'm going to put wheat on to 31. And then we may take out a loan and get some sheep. I think at that point we'll have a good supply of... That's not up so bad. We'll have a good supply of hay, or straw and hay, straw and grass, whatever you call it. We will hopefully have covered the expenses of the leased equipment by selling the bales we don't need. And then we'll have enough to take care of some sheep. Just a little bit right there. There we go. Again, going this direction, I don't have to turn around as often, I guess. But I'm still having to turn around after not doing a whole lot of work. Rodeo. Maybe I'm attacking this field from the wrong angle. Maybe I should be going parallel to this road right here. Hopefully this be the last little bit here. No. Yeah, just a touch too wide. Alright, we'll get this last little bit here. You can see an array of directions from the, I guess just two different directions. And we'll just come up here and cut these little things. Not that that really matters, just makes my OCD happen. There we go. Now to take the cultivator back to the yard. Again, please leave your comments, suggestions, critiques, encouragement, all the jazz. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know how this is going. And give some suggestions for events. You know, farming simulator rodeo events that we could possibly include. And also leave suggestions for, I think we'll put this on the far side here. Shuffle them all down a little bit. Leave suggestions for analytics you'd like to see in the spreadsheet too. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again next week.